Alright, so I'm going to talk about what Ronda Rousey did wrong against Holly Holm. It doesn't make sense why Rousey lost this fight because she's a killing machine, 12-0, she's awesome. She went into this having beaten pretty much everyone she had come across within the first 66 seconds. Almost everyone she had fought, she had beaten within 20 seconds. She was indestructible. Where did she go wrong that she lost to Holly Holm? And that's what I want to look into. And I think there's a couple things that Ronda Rousey did wrong. And the first thing is she just didn't have a game plan. She had no game plan for this fight. I think it's a matter of Ronda Rousey feeling, hey, I'm invincible. I've beaten everyone I've come across just by coming out there, charging hard, and crushing them. And regardless of whether she had won by armbar or more recently, whether she had won by knockouts or TKOs, I think she felt she could just go out there and beat anyone she was fighting. And that's what happened against Beth Correia. And Rousey didn't fight a smart fight in that one. She just came out of nowhere like a bat out of hell. She went crazy. She was hell-bent on killing Correia. And she took a lot of punches in that fight. She didn't fight a smart fight. Yet she won in 34 seconds with a knockout. So I think she felt she could do the same thing to Holly Holm, come out there charging like crazy, like a bull that just got, let out of the cage, and she went nuts. But Holm actually had a game plan for her. Holm kept her distance, stayed away. Holm used her boxing skills. She just crushed Rousey with that long left hand that she has and just nailed Rousey in the face a bunch of times. And Rousey just fed right into it by charging hard. She fought a dumb fight. So I think there are two things that Rousey did wrong. Number one, she didn't have a game plan because she had had so much success. I think she just got too cocky and felt, hey, I've gone into the ring and beaten everybody this way. That's all I need to do against this girl. I'm going to come out crazy. My intimidation, my striking, everything is going to beat this girl. I think that's where she went wrong, one. Two, she went away from her bread and butter. Everything we knew about Ronda Rousey at the start of her career was that she was an armbar specialist. Her first 8 fights, she had won every single one of them via armbar. She was the armbar master. And I call this all the time. I say it's just like Mariano Rivera and the cutter. She's invincible with her armbar. That's her cutter. Okay, it's her ticket to the Hall of Fame. It's her trademark. Yet in her last 5 fights, she's only won one of them via armbar. Her first 8 fights, she won all of them by armbar. So I think what happened was Rousey at that point felt, I need to change up my repertoire. I need to become more well-rounded. I need to prove that I could do more things than just win by armbar. And she was doing that. She was doing a good job of that. She had beaten several other opponents, Sarah McMahon, Alexis Davis, Correia she had won without using the armbar against them. So I think she felt like, hey, this is working. I'm developing my game. I'm becoming more well-rounded. I'm not just this one-trick, one-dimensional pony here. And I think she's been on a mission to try and prove that. So her game plan against Holly Holm should have been take this to the ground, shoot on her legs, try and get her to the mat, and then get the armbar. Instead, she decided to stand up just like she was boxing. And she was facing a world champion boxer. She fed right in to Holly Holm's plans, into what Holly Holm's strength is. It was just a stupid game plan, and Holm beat her for it. In the rematch, I really think Rousey's going to do a lot better. And what she needs to do is take this one to the ground. She needs to take the fight to the ground because that's where she's best. Try and go for that armbar, and she should not stand there and exchange punches with a world champion boxer. Does that sound like a smart idea to you? Yeah, I'm going to go in there and stand with a world champion boxer. I think Rousey's going to fight a smarter fight next time and realize she has to be more careful. And that's how she's going to win in the rematch if she does. But she's got to cool it with that hubris.